Hey guys, welcome back to Eldest, a Three Brothers podcast. I am here at MCM Comic Con in London, and I'm about to go interview cosplayers about what they're dressed as and maybe ask them a few questions about the franchise and what they're looking to see here at the convention. So, what's your name?
Thomas.
And where are you from?
Hillingdon, so London, basically.
Who are you dressed as today?
Sixth Doctor from Doctor Who. Yep.
Who's your favorite Doctor from Doctor Who?
Honestly, probably the sixth. Yeah.
And what is your favorite Doctor Who story?
Ooh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's about the ones where they're on the planet of the Cybermen are trying to escape. It's one of the six stories. Yeah, I think there's some time travel nonsense involved as well.
Okay.
As usual.
Who's your favorite companion?
Probably Rose, because it's nostalgic for me. That was my era.
Last question. Do you have any Doctor Who hot takes?
Yeah, I think the 12th Doctor was way better than people give him credit for. I think a lot of people dropped off the show because it wasn't mattsmith anymore, but I think he was brilliant.
I happen to agree with you 100%. The 12th Doctor is my favorite Doctor.
Yeah, he was so good. Really underrated.
Cool. Cheers. Thank you. All right, guys. So tell me your names and where you're from.
My name's Azim. I'm from East London.
My name's Richard. I'm from East London too.
And who are you each cosplaying as today?
So I'm Nightwing.
And I'm Robert. You messed me up.
That was a joke. Wait, for real?
I'm Redhood.
And I'm Nightwing.
Okay. And are these your favorite DC superheroes?
He's my favorite superhero overall. But yeah.
Okay. Jasontodd's relatively up there. Not my favorite, but yeah, up there.
And what is your favorite? It's not limited to DC, but what's your favorite superhero story?
Superhero story.
It could be in the movies or in the comics.
I like the dark apocalypse war going on right now with DC. Yeah.
I like Invincible Iron Man, to be honest.
Invincible Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's a great choice. And do you guys have any comic-related hot takes, controversial opinions?
Oh, hot takes. He has all of them.
Comic related. I actually don't.
One More Day wasn't that bad. I don't know how you.
He's got it. That's the one.
One More Day was not that bad.
I don't believe it, but that's one hell of a hot take.
It's a hot take in a bit, but One More Day was not that bad, and I'll stand on that.
Okay. And one last question, who is your most hated comic book character?
Ooh, I'm gonna say C-3PO.
Really?
Yeah.
Most hated comic book character. That's a difficult question. There's not one that I particularly hate. The Riddler. He's annoying as fuck.
The Riddler?
Yeah.
The Riddler, okay.
Arkham City? No.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being in my... sorry, no.
So,
You can't see through the
I can't
mask.
see.
It's okay. What is your name and where you're from?
I'm Amy, and I'm from around Guildford area.
Okay. And who are you dressed as today?
Cloudstrife.
Is Final Fantasy VII your favorite game?
Second favorite, maybe?
What's your first?
Baldur's Gate 3, sorry.
Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And who is your favorite character in all of video games? Is it Cloud?
Yeah, I do like Cloud. Yeah, Cloud's good.
Do you have any hot takes related to video games? It could be about any game.
Well, I don't enjoy many shooters at the moment. I do prefer a good RPG over an action shooter at the moment. I'm enjoying Black Myth Wukong and stuff.
That's amazing.
So,
I love RPGs. They're probably my favorite genre.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Sam, I'm from Reading.
And who are you dressed as today?
The 11th Doctor, of course.
Who is your favorite Doctor from Doctor Who?
Gotta go David Tennant on that one, to be honest, but mattsmith is definitely second best.
How did you feel about David Tennant returning in the 60th
I
anniversary?
loved it. Didn't know how to handle the regeneration they did, but I love that they kept him in the universe and he's still alive. And
Do you have a favorite Doctor Who story?
you can't beat it. You gotta love the Angels. Anything with the Angels in. I love the Matt Smith one where he's in the catacombs. I think that was brilliant, and it also just led more into the rest of the story for this season. So love that one.
And do you have a Doctor Who hot take?
Oh god, this is gonna end well. The 13th Doctor wasn't as bad as everyone said. She did brilliantly. The writing was the big issue. That's my hot take on that. Always.
I agree with you completely. I think Chris Chibnall did it a disservice.
Absolutely. Writing was the disservice. It tried to be too more educational, too for the younger generation. It didn't stick to what it was. It should have stayed there.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you very much, mate.
So, what are your names and where are you from?
I'm Guggen from London.
What about you?
I'm Daviana from London.
And who are you guys dressed up as today?
Art the Clown.
The pale little girl.
And what is your favorite horror movie? Is it The Terrifier?
Favorite recent one, definitely.
Do you have a favorite classic one?
God, too many. We love our horrors. Shining's always a good one.
What about you? you have a favorite horror movie?
I'm not really sure.
Do you have any movies that you like but that scare you?
Maybe Loki.
Oh, that's a good choice. Loki can be scary sometimes. And how are you guys enjoying the con today?
Yeah, it's really good.
Good.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like the 5th or the 6th one in a row we come to.
That's amazing. We just came from New York Comic Con last weekend. What's been your favorite thing you've seen at the convention today?
Maybe my favorite character from Spy Family, Anya.
Anya? That's a great character. I love Anya. Thank you so much. Cheers. All right, guys. What are your names? Where are you from?
I'm Lilith. I'm from Cambridge. I'm Ash. I'm from Cambridge. I'm Sarah. I'm from Hertfordshire.
And who are you guys cosplayed as today?
I am Starfire. I'm Stephanie Brown. I'm Raven.
And I assume you're all Teen Titans fans. So we're going to do a little DC questions. Who is your favorite DC superhero?
Oh, it's gotta be Jason Todd. Damian Wayne's Robin. Nightwing.
So you're all big fans of... Yes.
Yeah, Batfamily.
Okay. Do you have a favorite DC Comics story? It could be from a movie or a comic book or an animated movie.
So there's a Gotham City Sirens run that just happened. Really good. Really enjoy it.
Boy Wonder by Junie Barr. It was my first comic series that I picked up, and I fell in love with it. And the art is so good.
Zatanna Bring Down the House has the most amazing artwork. It's so good.
Wow, okay, so you guys really know your stuff. That's awesome.
We try our best.
Do you guys play video games? A little bit?
What kind?
Have you played any of the DC video games, like Arkham series?
So I started playing the first Batman game, the Arkham Asylum, and I got to the Scarecrow and I pussied the fuck out because I kept actually screaming. I got too scared and I had to stop. But I really love them.
I don't think I actually have played many Batman games. I should, but I haven't.
They just released a Gotham Knights game recently.
They just released a new one.
We didn't know it was coming out until 5 days. I saw 5 days for the new Arkham game, and I was like, I didn't know. It's very exciting.
I played a little bit of one game and I crashed the Batmobile and rage quit because I couldn't figure out how to drive the Batmobile.
We played Batman on Roblox.
We played Batman on Roblox
all the time.
That's amazing. And last question, do you have any comic book hot takes?
I actually don't think I do. I'm pretty happy, I guess.
Or if you don't have a controversial opinion, then how about a most hated character?
I don't have a most hated character. I love everyone. I'm sorry.
Even Plastic Man.
I hate Plastic Man. Never mind, that man is so scary. It so upsets me. Okay.
My hot take is I think Damian Wayne is overhated. I know lots of people love him now, but I'll still see people being like, he's so annoying. And yes, he was. He was so fucking annoying in the beginning, but people need to give more chances to him now because some people write him beautifully. It's great.
All I have to say to that is at least the fan base didn't vote to kill him off.
Exactly.
Like they did Jason Todd.
I'm still recovering from that one. Tim Drake, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you and your family. Mark your days.
Why do you hate Tim Drake?
I hate Tim Drake.
He didn't even do anything.
Exactly.
Is that what you hate him?
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't. I have the DC Encyclopedia. He doesn't even have his own page. He doesn't have his own section. He's not featured at all, and I think that's so funny.
That's so funny. One of my best friends is a huge Batman fan, and he loves Tim Drake. It's his favorite Robin.
Tim Drake. I think he's really cool, and he's bisexual.
So I think there's too much beef between Tim fans and Damian fans. Because I know people are like, oh, mad that Damian took Tim's job. And I'm like, can we all just get along? I don't hate Tim Drake fans. I don't hate Tim. I think Tim should be Batman, realistically, out of all of them.
I think Jason Todd should be Batman.
No! He doesn't want to be Batman.
I know.
We all know Nightwing should be Batman, obviously.
He's too nice.
I can see Nightwing as Batman, but my thing is, I mean, in most runs, he wants to separate himself. So I think he needs to be Nightwing. Jason definitely doesn't want to fucking be Batman. I can see Tim doing it, and Damian's too. So
Batman as Nightwing is the funniest thing ever. He's squeezing into that suit. It's so funny.
I love his drawings. It's so good.
It's so funny.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. What is your name? Where are you from?
I'm Ash, acting animagus, and I'm from Norway.
Awesome. Wow, that's incredible. Who are you dressed as today?
I am dressed as the 14th Doctor, David Tennant.
And is the 14th Doctor your favorite Doctor, or?
Oh, that's a hard question. I mean, David Tennant is up there, but I would say Peter Capaldi probably takes the cake for me. I think he's the absolute greatest, but I also just love David Tennant.
I agree with that 100%. Peter Capaldi's my favorite as well.
Ah, good. Man of taste.
Do you have a favorite Doctor Who story?
Oh, I mean, it's a bit cliche to say Heaven Sent. The second to last 9th season story is one of the absolute greatest, but I also just love anytime Doctor Who goes space horror, like Midnight or Blink. Well, that's not really space horror, but scary space horror is the best flavor of Doctor Who.
Do you have a favorite villain or scariest villain? Creature?
I mean, I just love when the Doctor goes against the Master. The Master is just that sort of Sherlock versus Moriarty dynamic is just peak Doctor Who.
And who is your favorite incarnation of the Master?
It's got to be Missy. I love John Sim. I love the classic ones, but the Missy is just the greatest.
I have to say the team up between Missy and John Sim was fantastic, in my opinion.
Absolute cinema. Loved it. Absolutely.
What is your Doctor Who hot take?
The show would be nowhere near as big as it is today without Chris Eccleston. Eccleston needs the same love and support because he is one of the greatest Doctors and he put in the work, and without him the show would be nowhere near as... Like the whole revival of the series wouldn't have happened if he wasn't as good as he was.
Completely agree. And as somebody who has met Christopher Eccleston,
he's amazing.
He is amazing. He is such a kind guy.
Yeah, he's just like everything he stands for, like even outside the show, but like all of the stuff he talks about on his platforms and like the way he talks about the show and the fans and the community, he is just the Doctor. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it. What is your name and where are you from?
I'm Hannah and I'm from East London.
And who are you dressed as today?
Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
And is Final Fantasy VII your favorite game in the series?
In the series, toss up between 7 and 9.
7 and 9? Those are good choices. Out of, I guess, all the video games you've played, what is your favorite series?
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age?
Controversial Dragon Age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any video game hot takes? It could be about Dragon Age or anything else.
I don't know if it's a hot take anymore, but not everything needs to be 100 hours in open world. I'm happy for it to be like smaller, concise. You know, just play it, have some fun with it, and then move on because, you know.
I absolutely love that opinion.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
Anymore, but
It is a little bit of a hot take, but I love story-driven games, and that's amazing. So, from one Final Fantasy fan to another, thank you for that. What's your name and where are you from?
So I'm Ryan Frill, and I'm from East London.
And who are you cosplaying as today?
I'm cosplaying Buzz Lightyear from the film Lightyear.
Ah, so like the CGI film.
The CGI film, yeah.
Very cool. And who is your favorite Toy Story character? Buzz Lightyear.
Come on.
Okay. And what is your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, Disney overall.
Correct.
I'd have to say Toy Story 1.
Toy Story 1, that's a great one. I'm a big fan of Toy Story 2. My personal favorite. Do you play video games?
I do, yeah.
Have you ever heard of Kingdom Hearts?
I have, yeah.
Have you ever played it?
No.
I recommend playing it for sure. Do you have a Disney hot take?
Oh, yes, I do, okay. There should not be so many live-action remakes. Just go back to animation, you Disney cowards.
I like that a lot. Do you have a particular favorite live-action remake?
I guess Cruella was okay. I mean, like, Emma Stone, let's be honest, great as Cruella, but all the others are pretty terrible.
A lot of people also like Cinderella.
Those people are wrong.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.